everyone, it's Tammy, and today we're going to be making chicken bacon ranch, and we are also going to be making some roasted garlic broccoli, I guess, roasted broccoli with garlic. I just noticed that I don't know where my salt is, so I'm going to use this. My husband will often take it and put it somewhere because he is a salt addict. Okay, so what you need is some chicken. I have boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You can use whatever you like. If you prefer breasts, use the breasts. That's fine. And in this one there happens to be 5. Big hunks of fat. I'm kind of thinking I might make a second one of these for my son so that he can have it at his house, like to bake it at home, like get it pre-made. But then I was thinking, you know what, maybe I'll do another meal prep video and include this in that for them. So I think I'll do it that way, because you guys seem to like the meal prep videos too, and it's been a long time. And this part, again, is totally optional. You like what you like, and but I don't like all that fat. All right, that's pretty good. There's still some fat on there, but not a ton. I'm going to wash my hands real quick. All right. Now I'm going to salt and pepper these. As Emerald says, I don't know where you get your chicken, but where I get it, it doesn't come seasoned. I think that's funny. I haven't seen Emerald for a long time, but I remember him saying that. And just salt it. And then now it's time for some bacon. No, it's not. It's time for ranch first, and then bacon. So I just have some Oscar Mayer bacon here, which is part of the reason why I thought I should make this for my son too, because this is 22 ounces of bacon, so it's quite a lot. All right, I'm just kind of getting it open and ready. So I'm going to take some ranch, and I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons onto each chicken. Might be a little less, I don't know. I'm just eyeballing it. You just want some chicken, or some ranch on each chicken piece. And then you need to get your bacon. And I'm just putting a piece on each piece. And I just folded it down to fit. Oh, this one came from there. So I'm just folding it in half and putting it on top. think this one has 2 slices on it. It does, it does. And I'm sure you could do 2 slices if that's what you like. You could do as much or as little bacon as you wanted, but I think that 1 slice for this size of chicken thigh is fine. And that's it. Except for, no, it's not. Goodness gracious, I keep wanting to be finished, and I'm not. So let me wash my hands again. We'll need cheese on it. And you can use whatever kind of cheese you want. You can see how this recipe is very flexible. Sometimes I even feel silly putting these as recipes because it's just stuff that we've made. I don't even know where we got the recipe, or I don't know, passed down from my mom to from her mom or whatever. I don't know. This even could have been my ex-husband's recipe. And I'm just putting cheese on top. If you had it a little tighter, you could just pour cheese all over the top. And I'm just using Colby Jack, but again, you could use mozzarella, or you could use cheddar, whatever you like, Gouda. And if you want more cheese, put more cheese. There's no rule. That's it, finally. And you're gonna put this into a warm 400-degree oven for about 40 minutes, and it will be done, and I'll show you what that looks like. But the oven is still preheating, so I'm just gonna move this to the side. And then the broccoli, there's no real secret to the broccoli either. And I just have broccoli florets. I purchased them in a bag already pre-washed and ready to go from Kroger. And normally I don't feel like I have to cut them down, but look at this, that's ridiculous. They're giving me a whole head of broccoli. That means that my oven is preheated. And you are roasting this, so I don't know. I don't want to get them too small or they'll burn. Okay, but you want to spread them out, kind of like that. And you want to drizzle olive oil. Like that. And then you want to add some salt and pepper, because again, they don't come seasoned. And if you like something else, put something else on there, whatever spices you might like. Katie's home and her friend Karis is here too, so 5 breasts will work out perfect, or 5 fries. Dennis can have 2, and we can each have 1. Then I'm going to add some garlic, and I would say a couple of cloves of minced garlic, and I'm just going to kind of scatter it around here. A couple or 3, or 4, whatever you like. Is there such a thing as too much garlic? Actually, yes, I think there is, but I do love it. And then you're going to take some Parmesan cheese. Again, I have mine already shredded. I know that's not the best or the healthiest way to do it, but whatever. I'm feeding my family. You can do what you want. I would say I used about, I don't know, maybe a half a cup of that. And then what I'm going to do is just mix it around. And I am using my hands because these are the best tools I have. They're going to get a little bit dirty, but you know what? Who cares? And I would say these are going to go in the oven for about 25 minutes. I'm going to put them in with the chicken after the chicken is cooked for about 20 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever. And then I'm probably going to go in and move this around again, like take a spatula, because it will be hot the next time. I won't use my hands the next time. So that is the broccoli. All right, so let's go ahead and put the chicken in the oven. And I'm going to put it on the side so that I can add my broccoli when it's time. And that's that, and I will show you what it looks like when it's done. Now all I have to do is clean up. Okay, I just took it all out of the oven and it looks fabulous. Guess I should turn off the oven, huh? And I did not do what I said I was going to do, where I said I was going to come and like shake this up a little bit in the middle. I didn't. I was playing with some paper and I didn't do anything. So I'm just going to take some of this and put it on my plate. And I'm going to take a piece of chicken. Cheese. And if they want like a salad with spinach salad or something, they can have that. But this is what it looks like. And let me just take a little bite so that you guys can see that it's scrumptious. I might need a little knife, but I'm just going to cut a piece of the chicken. Actually, I'm going to cut it in the middle just to make sure it's done. Yes. And then I'll cut a piece of this bacon. Okay, it's going to be really hot. But here it is. Mmm. Very, very good. And the broccoli, perfect. Oh, this is going to be a great dinner. So thanks for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.